Hello, I'm Christy Nelson, and welcome to another edition of 5 Talk Street. Education, of course, very important to all of us, and today we'd like to feature an organization committed to helping students succeed. Reading Partners is a national education nonprofit that brings community volunteers into schools to work one-on-one with students who are reading 6 months to 2.5 years behind grade level. And joining me now is Caitlin Guthrow. She's the executive director of Reading Partners. And Caitlin, thanks so much for joining us today to talk about it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Let's start out with the very basics. Explain exactly what Reading Partners is and how it works and how it's different from other tutoring plans.
Well, Reading Partners, as you mentioned, it's a national education nonprofit. We recruit and train community volunteers who work one-on-one with elementary school students. So these are students kindergarten through 5th grade who are reading anywhere between 6 months and 2.5 years behind in grade level.
So you just launched in Dallas schools in January 2012.
That's exactly right. This is the first region in Texas, and we started a partnership with the Dallas Independent School District with a pilot in just 2 schools. And because of our strong student outcomes, in just 2 years, we've grown from 2 to 17 partner schools.
That's amazing. So you've expanded already.
Yes.
And how do you know the students are doing better? How do you assess that?
So before we even enroll a student, we individually assess each child and determine what their specific areas for growth are and where in our 140 plus level research-based curriculum we should place them. We then monitor their progress throughout the school year with formal assessments 3 times a year, but also tracking them closely, working closely with our community volunteers, the teachers, the principals as well.
Now let's talk a little bit about the school district, Dallas, and why it's necessary. You know, what are the students, how are the students doing in the school district, and why did you choose Dallas to start this program?
Well, there's significant need in Dallas. 9 out of 10 4th graders from low-income families cannot read at grade level. And as classroom sizes continue to increase, teachers can't do this alone. We just can't work in silos if we really want to move the needle on student achievement. So we have the opportunity through our work to work with the faith-based community, the corporate sector, colleges and universities, foster grandparents through the Senior Source Partnership, and other entities to really come into the schools and become a part of that pipeline and make a difference, honestly, with as little as 1 hour a week.
It's amazing. So the key here, the volunteers. How do you recruit volunteers?
Well, it's from every facet of the community. So through the media, we work with United Way. We go out and do a lot of presentations. There's no formal training required. So you don't have to have experience teaching or experience working with students. Our curriculum was designed specifically for volunteers. So you sign up on our website, you come in, and in little time as 45 minutes, you'll be trained and ready to work with a student.
But there is a commitment involved, though.
There is. We rely on consistent volunteering. So we work with students twice a week in intensive 45-minute sessions, but the minimum commitment from a volunteer is 1 hour a week. And we do need that consistency so that students can build the trust, build that relationship, because a lot of this work is building a student's confidence up.
And I can imagine that would be very rewarding for the volunteers. What do they say?
We have incredibly high satisfaction rates. 99% of our volunteers are pleased with their experience. And they say not only is it exciting to see that transformation happen with a child, but after their volunteering experience with Reading Partners, they're very interested in supporting that school, supporting the larger community, supporting public education. I think about the student I worked with last year. When he first started coming to the Reading Center, he did not want to read. He didn't have a lot of confidence in his ability to read. He was not interested in learning. And after a few weeks of me showing up every single week, getting to know him, his interests, really tailoring the lessons for his areas for growth and making the lessons relevant to his life, I found that after a few weeks when I went to pick him up from class, 3, 4, or 5 of his buddies were trying to sneak out and come with him to the Reading Center and see what it was all about. I worked with him for a little over a semester, and he gained an entire year of literacy skills.
That's amazing. Well, we have to fit in your big fundraiser for the year, the Celebrity Spelling Bee. I'm hosting. This year is at the end of the month on February 26th.
And so this is just an opportunity to bring all the diverse stakeholders that we work with together in one room to promote literacy and to help support our work.
And it's a lot of fun. We had a great time last year, which was the first spelling bee. And the best part is that anyone can come.
That's right. That's right. There's tickets available now on our website. The mayor is returning as one of our celebrity spellers. He was an audience favorite last year, as well as many others. So we'd love to see everyone out there.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. I will be there hosting. Thank you so much, Caitlin, for coming and telling us all about Reading Partners.
I really appreciate it.